Well, here we are once again, ladies and gents. We are back for yet another season of the incredible My Hero Academia. Believe it or not, but this is now the 11th video on this anime I've made on this channel. And of course, if you're interested in a good laugh, be sure to check out the Anime Sins version as and when it's released too. And now let's get into it.
そして次は君の番だということさ。
As always with a brand new season, My Hero Academia.
世界総人口の約8割が
Also though, massive shout out to the consistently epic themed music they put at the intros to these new seasons. They did it with both seasons 2 and 3 and now here again. This just gets me pumped! Oh yes, I think that transition gets one. Okay, so before we even get into the song and the rest of the OP, and this never happens, take a win you cheeky so-and-sos for the hand progression from kid without quirk to student and then to his scarred hand. Oh, also this is a good time to remind you guys to subscribe if you're not already, as going by my analytics, around 85% of my viewers aren't actually subscribed, so be sure to hit that button, boys and few gals. Right, so in the OP we get a great song, that's bread and butter of the anime. They always get a good song in my honest opinion, and this one I like right away. Now the visuals are pretty simple, but we got our, again as per the usual, My Hero Academia hero flinging segment near the end, which I love. Overall, very good first OP, it's just very sad for me to now see All Might running in that hero costume in his emaciated state.
天才デビッド・シールドとコンビを組みワールドレベルで脚光を浴びる
A lot of animes don't do this because a lot of anime movies aren't canon, but this one is and so gets a win for being linked. Using this meeting as a method by which to catch the viewer up on events whilst also dropping knowledge on a couple of new heroes without exposition.
お前たちが元気に生活していることを保護者の方々にも知って
Abakio!
わかりましたこの飯田天也1年
Now for me. Using these 2 minutes and 30 seconds with which to refamiliarize the viewer with every class member and what their quirk is.
よ
オールマイト
Even when these two meet, it makes me smile and add a win. I can't help it, it just happens. Listen, smile and... Oh, and also Narancha. Why? Because I genuinely love JoJo an unreasonable amount, that's why.
多くの人に勇気と笑顔を与え続けた平和の象徴だから
次は君の
This very sweet moment. It also feels to me like Midoriya is having a bit of a hard time fully accepting that All Might's time is over. It's sweet but sad at the same time.
もう大丈夫
Never get tired of seeing this, my favourite hero! Fans of my JoJo series, and well, lots of other series, will know about the whole Uniqueda segment, and in this anime it has to be for the truly unique quirks, and whilst this one seems fairly useless in combat, it is of course unique, and so please join me in calmly proclaiming for the first time of this season, another unique quirkada!
で憶測が確信に変わったんだ君がオールマイトの後を継ぐものだと
Well, I most definitely do not trust this guy even a tiny little bit, so color me deeply intrigued as to what the connotations of this scene will end up being.
どうやら私の早とちりだったようです
Okay, well now, I don't know what to think. They got me totally doubting myself, so take a win for what feels like a massive bait and switch and that he's an alright dude after all.
ごめんね
Kawaii. So this ED is great and very confusing right now. There's this great song, very simple, and this girl, not so simple, since I've never seen her before. Ultimately, it left me head banging to the tunes and head scratching as to the girl and her identity within the story itself. Can't wait for the next episode! Gran Torino. My god, I'm so hyped to see more of this dude since season 3 left me hankering for more of him.
いや、オールマイトよりもオール・フォー・ワンの消失が裏社会の全てを支配していたという闇の帝王。
Even though I winned the notion in season 3, this is season 4 and not 3, so here goes again. I love that All Might has a complete opposite, that everything the heroes are going through, the villains are going through, purely because of their loss of All for One. I love it!
力を増やしてどうする？そもそもどう操っていく？どういう組織図を目指してる？
I both like this guy and am deeply scared of him. All jokes aside though, the idea of a villain capable of understanding tactics on the level he's implying is kind of a scary and equally awesome notion.
場所は私たちが決める
Oh wow, this gets one! Shame I can't show the very end, but this will have to do. You blew him up, damn it! This splatter onto the lens, as it were, is incredibly epic.
待てコンプレスこいつらやべえ俺の圧縮で閉じ込める個性が発動できない
What is even happening right now?
触るな
Okay, there's another guy and he's using weird things and he blew an arm off and everyone is attacking him and it's absolutely insane!
立て
なるほど。花からそうしてりゃ。
There's lots of other villains and they're wearing the same masks and there's a huge guy and one died after he touched him, on my word! Not walking on the spot.
勝てるか個性が出なかった
The very actually scary notion that the guy's bullets he was using, that being either his quirk or a weapon they've created, is potentially able to seal people's quirks away.
また失敗したね、トムラ。でも決してめげてはいけないよ。
Thorkel the Tool. Bakugo continuing to be Bakugo in general life is still hilarious like this.
オールマイトの下で働いたという数少ないヒーローの一人。元気ね。
カラオケ行きたい。
This.
オールマイトからの呼び出しだ。
Oh yeah, I remember this guy very fondly. Take a win, you old so-and-so. Be good this season. Get lots of wins, okay?
なるほど。この話をするために呼び出したんですね。緑谷くんをさあに紹介してやれと。
Must admit already, very much liking these two mad lads getting along.
どんなに困ってる人でも笑顔で。誰にも心配させることのないくらい。必ず勝って。必ず助ける。最高のヒーローです。
I like this scene a lot. Feels like the culmination of a great deal of character building over the seasons as Midoriya contemplates and comes to a conclusion about the hero he wants to be.
君の言うヒーロー感にぴったりじゃないか。
緑谷少年と出会っていなかったら彼は私の。
That.
先生に感謝だな。校内で緑谷と揉めたのに。
Koichi and Eren.
おそらくヴィラン連合との
バブルガール
I forgot to mention it in the previous wins video, so here's a win for Bubble Girl, the fan-made hero.
やってやるさ。ナンバーワンヒーローになるために。
緑谷いずくです
This is one of the best things I've ever seen in this anime. Oh my god, it hurts. Huge amount of very simplistic world building right here in the form of a full, easy to understand explanation of how the next stage of their schooling works in terms of hero work experience.
オールマイトにこんなシワはない。
The unexpected twist is this guy turns out to be such a fan it outraged him by his tiny inconsistencies.
欲しい。間違いない。この人は紛れもなく
JoJo-styled first-person perspective.
救出直後のインタビューで見せた。しみろ。目をすぼめた笑顔。
It's so random, but he gets a win.
みんなと歩みを合わせていてはトップにはなれない。
Yet again another scene building Midoriya's character as he begins to learn why he himself wants to be a hero and what he wants to achieve and give back to society.
3分以内に私から印鑑を取ってみよう。
It's a weird win, but this scene reminds me of a Bull and a certain Killua, Gon and Mr. Netero, and thus it earns a win. Another unique quirkada! Let's kick things off here with this scene covering his initial attempts to grab the seal, followed by the revelation of All Might's first choice for his quirk.
僕の全て見えても反応できぬほど僕とオールマイトの今までを
Secondly, though, this expertly rising tension definitely deserves its own win.
否定されて黙ってられるか。オールマイトが僕を選んでくれたんだ。絶対認めさせてみせます。
Man, this music is so insanely awesome. My Hero has some of the best emotional hype-up music like this, and I can't wait!
条件が満たされた以上、1秒後でも1分後でも1時間後でも貴様がどこで何をしているか。
Now, awesome Steins Gate-looking visuals for his quirk.
その言い方が引っかかった。ナイトアイは何を見てる。未来の事象すべてか。
I'm so happy that he decided to use his head, something which has been built up, like his intelligence all of this time, because at first he acted quickly on impulse, and now this is great to see.
気が抜けたわけじゃないです。
ならばミスか。
オールマイトヒーロー活動10周年記念の非売品タペストリー。
事務所内にあるオールマイトたちを全て避けながらグラントリノのように跳ねていたのか。
Oh man, you gotta give it up to your boy for that one. God, I love him.
採用だミリオ。
やったー。なぜですか。
印鑑を取り自分で押せとは言ったが、できなければ不採用とは言っていない。
Oh, this feels good. Can't explain it too much, but it feels like my heart in my chest is smiling right about now.
たとえ彼の意に反しようとも、今誰がその力にふさわしいかプロの現場で痛感してもらう。
And that feeling turned very sour when I found out he basically wants to take him in to make him realize he should essentially pass on his quirk to someone else. It's kind of dark, man, and I ain't hating it.
震えてる。どうして。
ダメじゃないか。ヒーローに迷惑かけちゃ帰るぞ。
Oh, this soon that he runs into him already.
デクです。
デク？デク？いいのそれ。
いいんです。
俺はルミリオン。
I can't help it. I like this dude and I like them together. Good interactions and atmosphere. Show me more.
お二人とも初めて見るヒーローだ。
そうです。まだ新人なんで緊張しちゃって。
This entire scene has got me so on edge. They need to pretend in front of a criminal like there's no issue. I hate that. They should be able to arrest him, but they can't cause rules and such. And that's a nicely added layer of complexity to this anime.
行くよ。
あ、はい。
Oh my god, this is absolutely awful. Just awful. Bleh!
この子が僕を掴んで離さない。遊び盛りって感じの包帯じゃないですよね。
Also, hell yes, take another one here. Midoriya is just this kind of guy. He can't just pretend and leave her. In his gut, he hates it, and it's not sitting right with him, and I appreciate the hell out of that, but it just makes this scene so tense!
コスチュームをまとって街に出れば、俺たちは
ヒーローだ。この子に何してるんですか。
Oh man, that girl totally thought he was about to go after those lads and clearly wanted to protect them and so went with him. My god, what a scene that was! Jesus, can't show it, but we're seeing what looks like an enemy base. And the bad beak man turned a dude into a splatter with a single damn touch again.
千崎の個性だと思われるが、結果的に怪我人ゼロのヴィラン逮捕となったため、特に罪には問われなかった。
I'm really glad they gave us this backstory covering a part of the end of Season 3 to give justification as to why Night Eye Agency began to look into the group. This nicely feeds into what I said earlier on about how Midoriya is this kind of guy. He can't just let it go. He's a real hero, and I love being right.
オールマイトならジョギングよ。
Yep, that'll do it.
全部教えてくれ、オールマイト。
God, I love him so much. He's working out. He's really still going for it. Ah.
オールマイト。
緑谷少年が来た。
That!
が私を探している。待っているなら行かなきゃな。
Learning of the disagreement between these two, but also getting to see this painful moment of All Might struggling, it hits me, man. Can't help it. Oh, also, and I can't believe I forgot it since he's one of my favourite characters ever, All Might.
君の余地が外れたことはないだろう。
前例が今までなかっただけだ。未来など私が変えてやる。
I just got this absolutely sickly feeling in my gut that his foresight saw his death, maybe. I didn't think it was meant to see that far ahead into the future, but that's how it felt. Also, man, take another one for showing us even more of how much of a true damn hero All Might is, that even in that state, all he wanted to do was make the world feel at peace by reappearing as soon as possible. Such a legend.
言いたくなかったんだ。ごめんな。君は私のファンだから。
オールマイトが死んじゃう。
Yeah. Thought so. Ah.
そんな、なんで。嫌だよ、オールマイト。生きててよ。果たせなかったんだ。約束果たせるまで生きててよ。僕が来たっていうところ生きて見ててよ、オールマイト。
オール・フォー・ワンと戦った時、ここがゴールなんだと思ったんだ。でも君がいた。その日々が私に生きろと囁いてくれた。そして君のお母さんに 生きて守り育てろとおっしゃっていただいた。今さらあがくよ、君が変えてくれた。私は生きる。運命などこの腕で好きな形にねじ曲げてやるさ。私は死なないぞ。私は殺されないぞ。貴様の思い描く未来にはならない。
Not even gonna bother lying. Got them tears flowing, full of incredible happiness right now. This scene is so similar to when he first told him he could be a hero as well. I love it. Take 2 wins, maximum award.
ひょっとしたらもうねじ曲がった後なのかもしれないけどな。
余地が変わったかなんてわからない。僕、あなたに何があっても一緒にねじ曲げます。
手を煩わせないよう頑張るよ。
Yeah, take one more. That was one of the greatest scenes ever for me. So emotional, so iconic, so well written and animated. Absolutely beyond beautiful to me.
ホワイトアイにもう一回余地見てもらえばいい。仲直りして未来が変わった後なのかどうか見てもらいましょう。
それは都合が良すぎる。
And this bit at the end of the episode, and please God let the future have changed.
先日の電話の件本当なんだろうね。条件次第でうちに組みするというのは。
Villains are teaming up and I don't like it one bit.
エスパ通りを巻き込み戦闘中。地球ヒーロー。
These two friggin' giants fighting and this cute girl stepping in with some sick ass CGI.
ねじれも転倒させるタイミング治ってきたよ。
Jesus, she's pretty too. I mean, another unique stand-up. Wait, what? Okay, seriously? Another unique quirkader, okay? Because who the hell expected this little guy to come up with that? But also, second half of the win is for this rising tension. Getting to see other heroes, and most importantly, other heroes of the main class and what they're up to. And of course, this guy's quirk is very interesting as well, no less. Emergency plot twist, oh no!
少しずつ計画的に準備を進めている。
Oh my god, I'm freaking out! What happens now? Is Sunny badly hurt by this? Do quirks return? It's genuinely great to see how this dude has progressed, and also, what a twist to make it so his skin cannot be pierced by the new bullet. That was a great idea for a hero whose quirk seemed lacking.
言わんといて。何がどうなって。
I think I immediately got it that this is yet another tie to the first movie with that stuff which vastly increases a quirk's power. Man, I'm so glad that movie was canon.
倒れねえってのはクソ強えだろ。あげる。もっと。もっとだ。
I feel like this is gonna be great, and who'd have thought it was Bakugo of all people who brought about this change in him at this pivotal moment? Also another one because the mangaka is amazing, not only coming up with so many characters and their stories and their quirks and personalities, but now things like this where they take their quirk to the next level. That was incredible, and he looks incredible. Absolutely fantastic moment. He's becoming a true hero, and this douchebag is caught, and he saved the day.
なんで行かなかった。俺も少しは。
Gotta say, I didn't expect that little flashback. Take a win for not just focusing on the main crew, but instead taking the time to even flesh out a guy like this. You gotta appreciate that dedication. The end of this episode, focusing on the hero's growing presence in the wider world, and then on Midoriya, and then reminding us of Midoriya's still strong feelings about the young girl who he feels he somehow let down.
チャートに載ってる有名ヒーローから地方のマイナーヒーローまでこんなに大勢。一体何が始まるんだ。
At this point in time, it's probably best to round up everyone we don't already know in that room with a big old another bunch of Yanikata Quirkalamas!
HN のヒーローネットワークだよ。
遊泳生とはいえガキがこの場にいるのはどうなんだ。話が進まねえや。
This guy made me abstain from adding a sin on enemy sins.
朝食は牛丼かな。
回復すんなら安心だな。
霧島君が身を挺して弾いたおかげで。 中身の入った一発が手に入ったっちゅうわけや。俺っすか。びっくりした。急に来た。
Honestly, I was about to sin how he oddly started with what seems like they were in the dark about the drug, only to say they have one vial, but his reaction was basically the same as mine, and so now I can't.
そして個性を破壊する玉。
This epic and brilliant reaction from these two at the revelation they just learnt.
もしも弾の完成形が完全に個性を破壊するものだとしたら、悪事のアイデアがいくつでも湧いてくる。
想像しただけで腹渡煮えくり返る。
二人を責めないでいただきたい。知らなかったこととはいえ、二人ともその子を助けようと行動したのです。
This guy giving Midoriya full credit for his actions at the time was totally unexpected by me. In fact, he did so for both of them. I thought they'd maybe gloss over it. The great explanation of this guy's quirk and exactly how it operates.
俺が見ておく。するなら正規の活躍をしよう、緑谷。
Oh dear lord, that's so awesome! What a moment between those two! Never saw that coming!
ここに何してるんですか？
優しかった。とっても優しかった。
Oh, stop.
本当にどうしようもなくなったら言ってくれ。友達だろ。
本当にどうしようもなくなったら言ってね。友達だろ。
Great to see Ida's character growth since the second season as well, with this little moment nicely peppered in.
エリちゃん、今度こそ絶対に
助ける。
Extreme levels of hyper rising right now, boy!
ここにありますよ。
なんだってめえ。
私も好きなんですよ。プリユアが。
They totally had me freaking out right there. I was like, why give himself away? And then suddenly this happened and I was all like, oh yeah, oops. Either way, cannot wait for this to begin now.
緑谷くん。やるぞ。やるんだ。
Let's do this!
変えられるかはわからん。しかし過去は変えられる。
The scariest part about this right here is that clearly the scene he saw of All Might's life ending was not his battle against All for One.
どうやらここが鍵つけられやした。
来たか。手はず通りに進めろ。
Oh god, I can't take much more of this. They know they're coming and they've got a plan. Ugh!
縮こまっちまったりしてな。
Second emergency plot twist alert!
遅くねえぞ。知らんな。おとなしくしといて。
This is amazing. It's a proper hero versus villains battle. Epic final end to the episode as we're introduced to several very powerful looking new villains that the police and the heroes will be forced to come up against soon. I absolutely cannot wait. His lovely flashback intro at the start of this episode has me both filled with positivity and worry. I'm positive because it was nice seeing him first meet his good friend as a child, but I'm worrying that this introduction is happening because of something which might soon occur to him. I know these are just a small fry, but in all honesty right now I'm genuinely shaking a little as I write this. It's nuts.
ミリオのコスチュームは奴の毛髪から作られた特殊な繊維だ。発動に呼応し透過するようにできている。
His quirk in action once again, which I love by the way, and how he hasn't got to walk around naked because of his special costume. This dude's quirk got me feeling low-key nauseous, but it's a fantastic small plot twist.
玉木。そうはならないし、お前はサンイーターだ。
Man, this guy's so great. Just putting that out there once again. Totally All Might Jr.
セット、説の塔や資料には目を通しています。こいつらは俺が相手します。
Sunita holding his own against these guys like a massive badass is great to see, plus some smooth as heck animation to boot as well, as expected from My Hero Academia.
同時に3人、悪いが寝てもらう。
Oh, I have no confidence right now in Sunita. It feels like what I theorized may yet come true, and I hate it. Learning how he got his hero name and the start of what would ultimately bring him the confidence to stand tall in the face of such a threat in spite of his extreme nerves, and now my confidence is returning.
混成タイガー、ヒメラ、クラーケン。
Unbelievable! And my word, that damn animation was stunningly smooth right there. Your boy is getting hyped!
イレイザーは俺との相性を考慮し、こいつをダウンさせていった。でも大丈夫。
Can't show it as some of it looks like internal human juices, but this new very hungry villain is creepy as all hell and seemingly a match against Sun Eater, and because of this bait and switch, I'm yet again feeling nervous.
ここまで小さくなりゃ別だ。
な
I feel ill. This is awful. It's a series of beautiful looking moments filled with ugly villains. What a contrast. My Hero Academia has been a great anime when it comes to raising interesting concepts about heroes in its own universe. It did this in spectacular fashion during Season 2 with the questions raised by Stain. It gave us another angle to look at when All Might fought All for One, and it was pointed out how difficult it is for heroes to exist when villains only care about destruction. Now in Season 4 we're learning about those tossed aside by society and what it's like for them, and I very much feel as though this will all come full circle in the end.
まさか俺の結晶を食った。そういうことだ。
Yes! Oh yes! The start of him potentially regaining control of the battle! Although it was very brief, it was also equally very epic, and that's simple maths, innit?
初再会は胸郭であらねばならない。指定ヴィラン団体なんて呼ばれ方に憤慨してたよ。
Learning even more about the world as we find out that the Yakuza's former leader valued honor and wouldn't have ever aligned himself with villains and thugs. Adding extra elements to the story like this is just great.
3人で無理なら1人ずつ確実に減らすまで。
Eraser's rescue! Gonna skip showing it, but this dude's fists broke his hardening with ease. He's clearly insanely bloody strong, and now we're pulling back into Nervousville.
Unbreakable時だ! 心まで折れたらほんまに負けや!
For the start of what will no doubt be not only another great battle, but also a great learning experience for the young lad.
あかん、こいつ、どんどん調子上げてきとる。これ間に合わへんとちゃうか。
This is awful, absolutely awful. Beautiful animation, but an awful scene. Goodness me, this is like a JoJo battle in that I can't see a way out of it for the heroes. Please pull a JoJo! Who would have honestly thought that we would get not one, but two excellent pieces of flashback and character building for this guy's story arc? I certainly didn't. But throughout this extensive scene, we witness how in the past he hated himself for a moment of weakness, but he was able to move past it. It was well written and in some places quite funny as well, like the sudden breakdancing.
になる！生きていたら披露してくれ！もう二度と後悔しねえ！俺は守れる！ヒーローに割れたそばから固めてけ！耐えろ！守れ！信じろ！
Character progression, art style change, and all-round brilliant moment. Absolutely friggin' beyond epic. He kind of reminds me of a younger Gran Torino like this, and I don't even hate it one tiny little bit.
レッド！誰すか？ファットさんや！結果にコミットして流れで分かって！
様の役割は何だ！バリア張る余力もないんだろ。じゃ黙ってな。再試合をしよう。傷を治せ。
Not gonna lie, liking this villain a lot right now. He's even offered to give the kid first aid. Like, what the heck? He's a unique villain, and I love stuff like that.
情けなかった自分に見せてやり。今君は俺どころか敵さんにまで認められる男になってもうたで。
This right here feels like a great culmination to this character's arc. It began filled with doubts and only an air of bravery about him and ended up as an actual hero who saved someone when he could barely move. Bloody great.
当然勝敗に委ねるわな。と思ったら元通り。
So the guy is like an evil Josuke or something.
何かを大量にばらまくとか言ってたな。
やめろラッパー。
そのために金がいると。
Love this guy. He's so unique as a villain.
それでも。
拉致が開かない。紡いだ道を止めてたまるか。
Deku continuing to be awesome even as he's getting super tired, all working towards the goal of freeing the girl. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. She's pretty strong. Ah! Oh dear lord, that's amazing! And the music kicked in and she's nuts! Wow! Honestly, she's unreal, like scarily good. I had no idea she would be this good in battle, and she hurt my boy Eraserhead as well.
やっちゃってくださいよラッパの兄貴
Whoa, I also didn't think he'd be this good in battle. I thought maybe he could move quick like before, but he's not only quick but pretty strong too. Loving it!
クザ使えねえな
This is unreal. I loved these past few episodes so much, but those of you who watch a lot of my videos know I love bait and switches like this. The bad guys turn up, everything looks bad, and boom! They turn it on its head as the hero handedly takes them down. Amazing! I must admit, I really missed this dude. He makes me laugh a lot.
そうだな。俺とお前たちのためだ。
I'm gonna win this even though I'm not confident. But, is this the first time we've ever fully seen his face? Take a win, because why the heck not regardless though? Sudden plot twist again! Boku no Hero Academia? More like Bojojo Hero Adventure-demia, am I right? Even though it's fairly straightforward, let's drop a win for the entire introduction to the episode as we learn about how these two ended up at the compound and also get to see how one of the Yakuza has a quirk allowing him to administer truth Wi-Fi serum. And now I can't wait to begin what I hope will be a most epic battle. Let us begin! Never thought I'd adore seeing these two boys fighting alongside each other for the first time, but let me just check. I do adore it, carry on!
すいませんね。やっぱ少し話。
Oh, he's caught up to them!
死ぬってことだよ。
何?
Oh man, what is this now? They've gotten drunk or something. This is insane. They're the unique crocodile.
どういう個性だ?
Oh no, he's so up against it. I'm literally, and I mean literally, starting to shake a little with worry. I pray he's going to show his incredible skills and take these guys on. This is insanely good. I mean, he definitely said Phantom Menace, didn't he? So I'm guessing it's a JoJo copyright thing, but still awesome move and great to see him in action again for the first time since the end of Season 3. I forgot his power thing! And his incredible resolve is on display, and he truly is All Might Jr. Oh my god! Oh my god! He phased friggin' through her head to kick him! I had to watch it twice to ensure I wasn't seeing things. Beautiful!
大丈夫。俺が君のヒーローになる。
Yup, take one more, you fine man.
俺に子などいない。
対象の分解、修復が可能という力です。
Well, it's very easy to see how he's the main villain. That's quite some power.
その子は身をもって知っているはずだ。
Those of you who've seen everything great about Mob Psycho 100 know I love me some art style changes.
体を隠して狙いをずらした。
クロロ
Oh, he is unreal. They're both great at tactics. He used a fabulous technique there in order to attack, but annoyingly overhooked and saw through it.
そういうやつだよな、お前は。
Oh my word, I'm so very tense right now. He could have died so easily, but he went through his hand and then went solid to attack his face. His quirk is quickly becoming one of my absolute favorites.
相手をよく見て。次の行動を予測する。俺の方が強い。指一本触れさせない。二人まとめて倒してやる。お前の負けだ。
I'm like, not even lying, I'm legitimately tearing up a little bit watching this. I'm so on edge and I like him so much and that music, my god. And he's seemingly doing great, but I have an awful feeling. Overhaul's flashback sequence was great, showing us what initially at least drove him to the point where he's at now.
ミリオはそれでもなりたい？ならパパは精一杯ミリオを応援するよ。
I feel kind of sick now. I think I may know what's coming and I'm dreading it about as badly as when they were making one last attack on All Might as he stood unable to move back in season 1.
相手をよく見て動きを予測するんだ。俺は依然ルミリオンだ。
ありえない。かのような個性は失ったはず。
なんだこいつは。
頑張れ。ヒーローになって助けて。
したけ。その名は知ってたと言ったはずだ。
Literally in tears, man. God damn. That was one of the best things I've been blessed to see in this anime. That was so outstanding. His heart shone through like the sun and he kept getting more and more injured, and despite fighting not one but 2 villains without his quirk, he kept on fighting and fighting. It was beautiful. It gets the maximum 2 wins. I just hope to God Midoriya made it in time to save him.
みんなが稼いだ時間を無駄にするな。行け！
Initially I was close to seeing this because he said there's nothing to talk about, but then did continue to talk for a little while, but it was saved by their immediate reaction upon hearing him shout, "Go!" Deku showing his incredible resolve to save Eri in this gorgeous hero-like entrance. My guy is still on his feet after all of that. He's a legend. Nothing else to say. Eraserhead being a boss as always and thinking so quickly on his feet that it's insane. What is this now?
生かしておく価値があるということです。
Old Clockhead Quirkada here, and the fact that Eraserhead is still alive. Deku just being a mad lad and jumping into action, and again, loving that they actually had him assess the situation first. His brain was the initial thing that drew me to him back when I first saw him in episode 1. By the way, also take another win for the incredible animation during this entire battle over this episode and the last. It had such a minimal amount of barely noticeable CGI and just looked smooth and outstanding. Well, I just found out that Sir Night Eye is Nov from Hunter x Hunter, and where I come from that equals a win because I was born in Wind Country. I don't know if you knew. Can't show it, but it feels like something awful is about to happen. He's seriously injured however you try to look at it. Oh my god, come on! 1 for all 20%!
その未来をねじ曲げる。小賢しい。
Shout out to the CGI and all of it, but most especially here during Overhaul's attacks. Plus, he's a minor character in Part 5 of JoJo. In case you couldn't tell, I do like JoJo. Manchester Smash! That's in my country!
そうか。そろそろリセットするか。仕切り直しだ。
My hero heading into a more mature and darker territory, and if you know my channel, you know I don't mind that one bit.
エリちゃんの保護は叶わない。見てしまった。私と貴様が殺される。
そうだとしても
余計なお世話だとしても君は泣いてるじゃないか。
It's right at the end of the episode, but with this build-up, I'm starting to become filled with hope that Midoriya can and will change the future through sheer determination. Come on! That's my dog barking. That's Thor.
誰も死なせない。君を助ける。
Oh, what an end to the episode as the rest of the crew arrives through the ceiling, or maybe even the street above that. Probably that. Even more badass then. See, now this is awesome to me because they had this guy appear for such a short period of time and then the anime just continued, so that I'd honestly forgotten about him. Now he's being thrown back in at a massively pivotal moment as to what's happening in the basement, and it's going to be insane. I got so confused for a second and then was literally like, oh, it's her at my TV confusing my dogs.
来なさい。おじさんドギマギしちゃうから。
コピーのあなたがリスクを負ってください。
プルスケイオスって俺の片腕の復讐でもあるよね。
Oh, please make plus chaos a thing so I can talk even more in part 2 about how that also links into my opposite of All Might statement. This is insane because so many people and groups are now involved in this. He just attacked Eri to a small degree, Midoriya and the League of Villains guy at the same time.
決して君を悲しませない。
Oh man, something big is about to happen with Eri and they cut it off just beforehand. Certainly this little rather concerning tidbit of information is deemed worthy of a win if purely for future connotations of both her quirk and the notion of mutations. This guy is even worse than I imagined. I'm really hoping the grandfather never had any idea that this is what he'd take from their conversation about looking into her quirk, but the idea that he was doing this is just awful. She just pulled the guy out of him. This is crazy. Her quirk is really powerful, but I don't yet know exactly how. Like, could she rewind Midoriya out of One for All, for example? Just a beyond lovely scene here as we get multiple shots of him reaching for her and her making the decision to trust in heroes to keep themselves and her safe.
Eri-chan! 助けろ! Midoriya Izuku! あの時話してしまったってよ。話さないよ。
Oh god damn, they got me again. This is like what, the third or fourth time? That slow beautiful version of that powerful song. Oh, that was so good. Him not giving up even now and still going on the attack.
君はどういうヒーローになりたい？
誰にも心配させることのないくらい必ず勝って。
Not only giving a win here because I know something insanely epic is about to occur, but because this really fits in nicely to what he said earlier on in the best way and to what I wrote for win number 196. My god. What even happened there? It was like he phased through everything and destroyed all of his attacks at once. That was incredible. Don't even know what else to say. His quirk is nuts in terms of its raw abilities, and I'm glad the mangaka ultimately gave him such a versatile quirk to use, since it's obviously incredibly hard to create a powerful villain after All for One.
親父の宿願を果たすためにお前がいるんだ、エリー。
I think he just ate the huge dude kind of, and now he's on his way to Midoriya like he cannot catch a break. That's amazing. Her getting pushed through all of her limits and clearly by her strong feelings for Midoriya and wanting to desperately keep him alive. This horrible reveal behind the dust of their newly formed enemy to massively build tension for what's about to come.
それどころか怪我も治ってる。
Eri healing him like a boss, which also has the added benefit of making what's about to come a fair, uninjured battle.
教師で発動できたものの止め方がわからないんだろう、エリー。
The actual reveal of, ew, this guy, now in proper boss-looking mode if this was a video game, and I honestly and genuinely cannot tell you how hyped I am to see what's about to come next.
消滅したくなければエリーを渡せ。
絶対やだ。
Even during his speech about how she would disassemble him, meaning he could in theory even lose his quirk like I mentioned before, he spent that time securing her to his back, and that's one of the greatest things I've ever seen from his character, and I love him even more for it.
とっても優しい個性じゃないか。
Him telling her something she's clearly never heard before and her tearing up. Ah, stop.
ワンフォーオールフルガウル 100%!
Jesus goddamn, calm down, boy! The CGI, the animation, absolutely off the charts, just like we've come to expect from these insanely great moments, and your boy is willing to presume it's got something to do with the genius behind Midoriya vs Todoroki as well. His entire speech here yet again lends itself to an interesting notion about what would happen if you just annihilated every single person's quirk entirely and things went back to how they were. Also another one here for the damn music and build up. It's one of my favourite tunes that I don't even know. Please help a brother out if you know it and hit me up in the comments. Oh dear lord, that was it. That was like the first time it feels like he's truly used it exactly how it should be used, as All Might would have done it. Beautiful! Such a nice touch showing him correcting himself in the air after that attack. Alright, so initially I wrote about thinking he was going through some guilt, but now having seen the entire sequence it's clear that he's just utterly evil, since we find out that he even took out the boss and likely his father type figure in order to go through with his plans. Great to find all of this out about him though, like how he still basically thinks he's doing it for him.
小さな女の子一人救えないでみんなを助けるヒーローになれるかよ
I honestly cannot believe how much I loved that. That for me was the single greatest looking piece of animation that come out of My Hero Academia's 4 seasons thus far, and they utilised CGI in probably the best fashion I've ever witnessed. It was beyond stunning. It was plus ultra. It was Midoriya coming into his own as an extremely confident and powerful hero, achieving his goal of saving Eri, and guess what? It gets the maximum 2 wins all day long.
私は見た。千崎が逃亡に成功し、緑谷が命を落とす。それが私の見た変えようのない未来。
Learning that Midoriya has successfully circumvented the future Night Eye saw, and how amazing does he look here behind the smoke. Ah!
変えられるというのか。未来は。
Ah, this little smile bit at the end feels like him understanding that All Might can be saved. Okay, thanks so much for watching this one, guys and gals. As always, if you've enjoyed yourselves, hit that subscribe button and the bell if you wish to ensure you don't miss out on part 2 when it arrives. You've also got Shield Hero part 2, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, 7 Deadly Sins season 2, Vinland Saga, and much, much more coming your way very soon. If you want to help me out on these channels I run entirely alone, you can pledge whatever you'd like on my Patreon, linked down below, alongside my Twitter and Discord server where you can chat with me, fans of the channels, and anime in general. And once again, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Nathan Burr, Bird Without a Word, Arias Alibari, PK Fan, Ali50, Anthony Roll, Arman Jasuja, Isael Caldera, Loritz, Chris Harris, Jonas Stahl, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Miroslav Visbiensky, Yuki Ali, Manuel Morales, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Sentimento, Silva, Master Tank, Boogie, MD McVeigh, Aurora, Kevin Nauta, Stefio, Joel Rosenfeld, Brendan Kriya, Spirit Spinner, Gustavo Gomez Canero, Mr. Waffles 64, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Vorzelman, Jordan Samuels, Gabby Z, Humye, Crimson Shadows, Dylan Duchamp.